So Yarra Yering really is riding high at the moment, and its winemaker Sarah Crowe, they really can't put a foot wrong. In fact, in last year, 2021, they won just about every award that was going. I'm Ewan Hook, and you're watching The Real Review. This is one of their famous label dry red wine number labels. The number 1 is a Cabernet-based blend. Number 2, which is this one, is a Shiraz-based blend. So Yarra Yering Dry Red Wine number 2, vintage 2019. A very eccentric way of labelling and naming a wine. If you look at the label closely, it looks very much a handwritten label, and it is a handwritten label. It was handwritten, designed and written by the founder, Dr. Bailey Caritas, back in the 60s and 70s. And the leaves on it are laurel leaves, which a reference to the fact that he was a botanist, a plant pathologist. I think he was, or a plant biologist first and foremost, before he became a winemaker. What we've got here is not just a Shiraz, it's a Shiraz blend. It's got some Viognier and Marsanne, 2 white grapes, of course, and a bit of Mataro. But when you sniff this wine, there's an extra dimension to that nose, which takes me to some of the Mataros that come out of the Barossa. There's this particularly earthy, stony, graphite kind of spiciness that you get with Mataro, and this wine has got a bit of that in it. But there's also a lot of pepper, not too much pepper. It's not overpowering, but it's just one of a complexity of aromas that flow from that glass. It's a beautiful, beautiful bouquet. And the palate does not disappoint. It continues the theme. It is a beautiful wine. Elegant, intense, piercing, penetrating, powerful, but not big wine. It's medium to full-bodied. There is great persistence to the palate, but it's not a sledgehammer. The tannins are very fine and very measured and beautifully integrated with the flavour of that wine. What did we score it? We scored it 97, which is a very high gold ribbon score. It's only 13.5% alcohol, so it's not a particularly heavy, big wine at all. And we've said for keeping it, it will last at least 2 decades, but you'll probably get the best drinking out of it over the next 15 years. This is a great food wine, and we've chosen as a match for this wine a food with a bit of pepper in it. And it's a garlic and black pepper beef dish by Adam Lior. And I think that beef you could do pepper steak, you could do lots of things with some peppery influence to them. Japanese pepper dishes, beautiful, with a wine like this. It would be a great combination. It's a beautiful, beautiful wine, drinking really well now, but as I say, for at least 20 years. Cheers. If you've enjoyed this, follow us and subscribe to The Real Review.